I'm Lexxie. In America, fair season is just about to start, if it hasn't started already where you are. Fairs are one of my favorite things. There's animals and rides and so much food. I don't really go on the rides, but I like to go see all the animals and, well, we all know how I feel about food. I love seeing what's new and different every year and trying the weird creations that people have come up with. So today I thought we'd take a look at this list I found about 25 of America's favorite fair foods. I think by now I figured out the phone record thing. Our 25 favorite fair foods of all time. The blooming onion. Now, if you've ever eaten at an Outback Steakhouse, you know what this is. Basically, it's just a giant onion that they cut with something kind of like an apple cutter to make it fan out like a flour, and then they batter and deep fry it. These are good. I like them. Don't usually get them at a fair, though. They're usually kind of big, and they take more than one person to eat and a little unwieldy to eat walking around. But they're definitely good. Boiled peanuts. I know this is a very classic thing, especially in the South, but I've never personally had them. And isn't there something about putting boiled peanuts in bottles of Coke? I don't know. If somebody can explain that to me down below, that'd be great. Caramel and candy apples. I love caramel apples. One of my favorite things. Although I rarely get them at the fair for some reason. I might have to remedy that this year. Cheese curds. Cheese curds are a type of cheese, and they're referring to it being battered and deep fried because so much of the fair food is battered and deep fried. But fried cheese, in all forms, absolutely yes. Cheesesteak. We touched upon this in the sandwich video. These are good. I'm not big about eating sandwiches at the fair. I usually go for flat out junk food, but they're good. They're a classic for a reason. Churros. Fried dough covered in cinnamon sugar. What more is there to say? They're delicious. Corn dogs. Now, when I first met James, he once asked me what a corn dog was, and I had a lot of trouble explaining that to him because apparently you don't have cornmeal in the UK. But basically it's a hot dog on a stick covered in a cornmeal batter and then deep fried. Cornmeal is sort of, and someone's going to crucify me for saying this, but it's sort of like a gritty polenta before it's cooked, like in the dry form. Cotton candy, which I believe you call candy floss in the UK. Cotton candy is one of my favorite things in the world. I will eat it every day. Curly fries. Well, who doesn't love French fries? These are just curly ones, and curly fries are usually seasoned, where a lot of times regular fries aren't, but curly fries. Deep fried butter. I could never get on board with this. I've never managed to bring myself to try it. Have you tried it? Let me know what it tastes like. Deep fried Oreos. The classic deep fried cookie. But my favorite, if you want a really good deep fried cookie, try Nutter Butters. Fried dough, fry bread, elephant ear, beaver tail. These apparently have lots of names depending on where in the country you're from. I know them as elephant ears. Typically, I will order a funnel cake over an elephant ear. It's the same batter, just fried in different methods, at least as far as I'm aware. But fried dough, cinnamon sugar, just like the churro. Like I said, really good. Fried pickles. I love fried pickles, but slightly controversial. I prefer the ones that are spears to the ones that are chips. Frozen bananas. I really like frozen bananas. I probably wouldn't get one at a fair just because I know I can get them other places for A, cheaper, and B, my stomach real estate. I tend to reserve at a fair for things I can only get at a fair. Funnel cake. Ah, there we go. Oh, what's the difference between fried dough and funnel cake? Well, yeah. Okay, so fried dough is one piece of dough, where funnel cake is put in a funnel and drizzled into the oil. Exactly what I was thinking. I like with the funnel cake how you get little crispy bits and soft, fluffy bits. Hamburger on donuts. I'm not sure about this one. Fried chicken on donuts, I would totally go for the whole chicken and waffle vibe. The hamburger seems a little, I don't know, beefy. Hot dogs. Classic. Hush puppies. Now, I've never seen hush puppies at a fair. Maybe it's a southern thing, but they're good. It's cornmeal batter that is formed into balls and then deep fried. America seems to really like cornmeal. Ice cream. Of course. You're walking around hot at the fair, you need something sweet, cold. Ice cream's a sure bet. Nachos. Nachos are another one of those things I'm not sure I'd eat at a fair just because they'd be harder to eat while walking around. But I love nachos. Popcorn. Popcorn is my weakness. Well, maybe not as much as cotton candy, but I do love popcorn. My favorite way to do popcorn is to take some peanut butter, put it in the microwave, and then drizzle it on top. Try it. You'll never go back. Ribbon fries, or where I'm from, we would call these ribbon chips. They put a potato in this machine that you get like a big ribbon of, it's like a spiralizer. And then they threw it in the deep fryer, so you've got like potato chips, but they're all connected to each other, and you break off big pieces, and there's some softer bits and some crispier bits, and I really like ribbon chips. Sausage. It's a classic, but it's not really my thing to get at a fair. Turkey legs. Again, it's something I don't usually get at a fair because they're big and they'll fill you up, and then I don't get to eat other things. But it's fun to eat the giant chunk of meat on a bone. I've done it before. It's just not something I do often. Zeppoli. This is another thing I've never seen at a fair, but I have had them, and they're tasty. I could see them being served at a fair and having great success. And that brings us to the end of our list. So, do you have fairs or carnivals where you come from? Are they similar to the ones that I've described? What kind of things do they have to eat at them? Let me know down in the comments. I'm interested in learning. I can't wait for fair season to start. But that's all I've got for today. So I'll see you next time. Bye!